Today's review is on the Raven's Home Dress to Impress episode. Season 3 of Raven's Home has been great, and I'm glad Chelsea is back from vacation. At first I was like, where's Chelsea? I haven't seen her in some episodes. Then I found out Chelsea was on vacation. I was hoping negative things weren't going on off the set with Annalisa Vanderpool. In the episode, Levi makes a documentary to see how a person's style influences people's perception of them. Booker has a vision seeing kids booing and throwing things at Levi. Levi's documentary shows Nia, Tez, and Booker changing up their styles of dressing, which leads to surprising results. Booker lets Raven know that he's a big boy now and no longer needs to wear the clothes she made for him when he was little. Raven still feels she knows what's best for Booker. Raven, no you don't. Tez and Nia are unhappy. Nia is hurt due to being rejected by the conservation and cleanup crew. Tez is bummed about taking coalition class. Her mother suggested that Tez should learn some manners and being classy. Tez is thinking that Nia needs to change the way she dresses in order to be accepted by the cleanup crew. Chelsea is excited about her life coach certificate. Meanwhile, Booker is finding new clothes online. Raven still feels she knows what's best for him. Again, you don't, Raven. She even tries to get Booker to wear his old clothes, even an old hat. And it's funny when Booker tries to put it on, but he can't due to how big his head is. Yes, I mean, Booker's head is pretty big. I can relate to that. I mean, my head is pretty big too, but that's nothing but knowledge. Nia shows up in her new outfit at school. Nia looks pretty adorable and cute in her new clothes, with her hat on backwards. Nia is still rejected by the founder and president of the conservation cleanup crew, Delaney. This dude thinks she's a poser, meaning he doesn't believe Nia's "I want to save the earth" crap. Who does he think he is? Chelsea volunteers to help Booker with his clothes crisis since she noticed he looks miserable as who knows what. Oh, Annalisa Vanderpool, such a redhead beauty. I like the little white blouse she's wearing in the episode too, along with the blue jeans. That's a fine redhead right there. That's one of my Disney Channel crushes. And Raven. Raven, it just continues to be so sexy. Plus she got booty on her. Okay, Raven. Chelsea suggests Raven and Booker should do vision boards showing how much they see each other. Later, Raven enters Nia's room wondering what her and Tez are up to. Tez looks pretty in her red dress but looks so uncomfortable in her high heels, where she could collapse any second. It was funny when Raven said Nia looks like a 90s indie rock band from Portland in her new clothes. Raven does have a good point. I mean, Nia does look like somebody from a 90s indie rock band from Portland, but she still looks pretty cute in her new clothes once again, like I said. Raven told the girls that it's best for them to be their true selves and not try to be someone they're not. And Raven's right. You know, people tend to think that it's best for them to be somebody that they're not because they're not happy or pleased with who they are when it comes to people at school or just pretty much in society. But it is best to just like yourself for who you are. I mean, it's not your fault that other people are not pleased or can't accept you for who you are. That's on them. So you worrying about what they think, it's not going to make things better. Oh, and guess what? Tez collapses on the floor. And I like the way Raven said to Nia, "Get your friend." I know. Nia's just standing there like, "Oh my God, Mom, did you see that?" "Yes, now get your friend." Nia just stood there, not getting on the floor quick enough to make sure Tez is fine. Then Tez sees $10 and some quarters. Back to vision boards with Raven and Booker. Booker's vision is blank, meaning Raven doesn't listen or sees her own son. Chelsea asks Raven if she heard what Booker said. Of course Raven didn't, as she's focused on thinking about Idris Elba being put on her board. Booker gives up and walks away. Chelsea confronts Raven about her not seeing or realizing Booker's growing up. Raven does feel it's time for her to make his own decisions. Raven doesn't feel it's time for him to make his own decisions. Raven doesn't feel it's time to make his own decisions. Chelsea understands, but she says kids don't wait until the parents are ready. They just grow up. Raven promises to let go a little. Mia goes back to her old self, also forming her own conservation cleanup crew. Delaney joins her club. Tez is back to her old self by getting rid of those high heels and wearing sneakers. Sneakers and wearing a dress don't look right, but hey, at least Tez is happy. Booker gets some grown-up clothes thanks to Raven. The documentary ends as Levi is about to speak. Booker quickly runs to Levi, telling him about his vision. The kids booed at Booker, not Levi. They also chanted Levi's name to hear him speak and not Booker. In Booker's vision, it looked like they were booing Levi, not Booker, since we couldn't see Booker in his own vision. So now we know. Anyways, this has been my review on Raven's Home Dress to Impress review. I enjoyed this episode. I give it an A+ and a 10 out of 10. So you guys tell me your thoughts on Raven's Home's Dress to Impress episode and also season 3 alone. All right, that's it. See you later.